What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Even before Bud Light went woke, it tasted like piss water siphoned out of a tin drum. But now, actually, piss water might be worth a little bit more than Bud Light. Look at the stock price for Anheuser-Busch absolutely collapsing off a cliff here. This was a holiday weekend right here, so the stock price isn't really going to move much. And then at the opening of the market today, bam! Let's go ahead and look over at Bud Light's competitor, Molson Coors, non-woke beer. I know this for a fact. I know members of the Coors family. Look at that. Coors skyrocketing up. Well, what is going on? You see, it's cancel culture. Cancel culture works both ways. And actually, in culture, there's more of us than there are of them. There are more normal Americans than there are disturbed and mentally ill Americans. And by the way, those people aren't buying Bud Light anyway. So everyone here is very, very stupid. They thought that putting Dylan Mulvaney on a can of Bud Light would somehow open up a brand new market for them. But what you're going to realize here is that you're going to actually close down the only market that matters, which is your regular customers.
Moments later.
Consequences of my actions chasing me right now. I don't want no consequence. I don't want no consequences chasing me right now. Someone take this consequence. Someone take this consequence and chasing me right now. Jesus.
And good night. So the memers got a hold of this, obviously. Don't ever get on the wrong side of the memers because, well...
Stop!
Whoa! The most popular meme format so far for Bud Light Go Woke Go Broke is the one sip format, where you take a sip of Bud Light and what happens next?
What's everybody bitching about this shit? Motherfucker.
This is great. It's just, check this out.
I got a message for Bud Light. Hope that's clear.
Okay.
Right. More American than that's called Bud Light after a long day.
Did I drink this gay ass shit? No, my God, this transgender beer crowd.
Some individuals just, let's call it Higby. That's a Newsmax host, Carl Higby. Super dope, super based individual. It's having a real world consequence, however. Bud Light is in total and complete panic. It is in brand collapse. People are not buying Bud Light anymore. Bars are saying that they can't even give it away. Bud Light loses its fizz. Beer giant has not posted on social media for more than a week amid Dylan Mulvaney partnership that sparked furious backlash. They haven't tweeted since April 1st or posted on Instagram since March 30th. You want to know why? Check this out. Here's their last tweet. Bud Light, gold label. Beer on us. Time for the game, whatever. Check out these comments. What an avoidable mistake. I'd fire the marketing team. You guys made this happen. In what world do you live? A year ago, they had freedom on Bud cans. Anheuser-Busch is rolling in his grave. Budweiser is finished. Awfully quiet after posting nearly daily. Or a couple times daily, gonna make such a bold marketing move, why not stick behind it? This is a video that they had up on Instagram. Bud Light posted on Instagram weeks ago, their last post weeks ago, my local bar can't even give it away and have turned off ordering. This bar does about $5 million a year in revenue. Switch beers after 25 years. Boycott Bud Light. Removed all Anheuser-Busch products from my 11 convenience stores. And just like that, you destroy a brand over 100 years old. Go woke, go broke. This Bud is not for you. This is what it looks like to commit brand suicide. Know your audience. This is the first rule of marketing.
Today we salute you, Mr. Budweiser head of marketing guy. Only you could take a beer and make it 20 years of amazing ad campaigns, and this is where we end up.
Not gonna buy it.
What the were you thinking? Today we salute you, Mr. Budweiser head of marketing guy. Only you could take a beer and make it queer. 20 years of amazing ad campaigns, and this is where we end up.
Not gonna buy it.
What the fuck were you thinking?
I wonder who's responsible for this. It couldn't be some woke girl boss who's trying to change culture with her light beer brand. Could it be? Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is. Bud Light Vice President of Marketing, Alyssa Heinerschild, who has apparently spearheaded the brand's rapid shift to woke advertising, joined a podcast in March discussing the beer's out-of-touch direction under her tutelage. During the podcast, which was recorded shortly before Bud Light's controversial ad featuring Dylan Mulvaney debuted in April, Heinerschild slammed the beer's fratty, kind of out-of-touch traditional customers. Oh, you mean the paying customers?
You know, I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light. And it was... This brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And
So let me just unpack this for you. Evolve and elevate means turn on and backstab the paying customers, the people who made Bud Light a famous and rich brand in the first place. Evolve and elevate means they think that you are a Neanderthal and they need to move past you. They hate you. You, the person who pays her salary.
What I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean,
wait, are you a woman out there watching? Have you ever known a woman who won't order a Bud Light because there's no women in the advertising? Are you shitting me right now? How stupid are these people? This is the head of marketing for Bud Light?
Fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach. But anyway, listen, I'm not going to pretend that there isn't so much more work to do from a business results perspective.
By the way, fratty, out of touch humor is what she says. Look at this face. Look at this face. The depressed, sad. Has this woman ever drank a Bud Light in her life? Depressed, sad, Skeletor, droopy dog looking face. Let me explain something to you. The fact that it is fratty and the fact that the humor is out of touch may not appeal to you, but that's actually what appeals to men and sports fans who are the primary purchasers of your product. Again, it's a tale as old as time. Einstein says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. They did this to Star Wars. They've done this to the Lord of the Rings. This is not what the paying customer wants. I don't know how many times we got to tell you. Apparently, Miss Alyssa Heinerschild, doesn't quite understand that. She goes on to continue to insult the customer by saying we had a hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, out-of-touch humor. It's really important that we have another approach. Shifting the tone. If you drop a single point off the stock price of ticker BUD, if this trend continues, then not only will they be pulling all of their marketing, woke marketing, and firing that woman, they'll be issuing an apology. And that is what we should require. Apologize. You now, these are the rules. You must be forced to apologize. Kneel before us, your paying customer, and apologize. Otherwise, expect more. I know a couple bar owners who's now decided to stop stocking Bud Light because of this. The customer is always right. You are always right. The fan is always right. Ladies and gentlemen, woke corporate imbeciles who don't even use the product, who aren't even fans of they're not Star Wars fans. They're not Lord of the Rings fans. They never read this stuff. They never read a comic book, but somehow they write for Marvel. Same thing with this lady. This lady has never drank a Bud Light. She's never been in a frat. She's never gone to a sporting event. These people create positions of power, and then they try and project upon you their worldview using that vessel of power, that established brand. It's sick. It means that these companies need to make better hiring decisions, and we can help you make that decision by saying we just won't use the product anymore. Okay? Go woke. Go broke. This Bud is not for you. It's your boy Benny. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel's here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, base patriots.